Okay. Alright. Back to the Song of the Three Holy Children, verse 7. In all things have we trespassed and not obeyed thy commandments, nor kept them, neither done as thou hast commanded us, that it might go well with us. Wherefore all that thou hast brought upon us, and everything that thou hast done to us, thou hast done in true judgment. And thou didst deliver us into the hands of lawless enemies, most hateful forsakers of God, and to an unjust king, and the most wicked in all the world. And that's talking about the most wicked in all the world is the so-called white man, which are the wicked according to the scriptures. Okay, and it was in this modern day captivity under the so-called white man, i.e. America, that prophecy that we're reading about in Jeremiah 17:4 was fulfilled. Because under all these other nations that we was under their captivity, the Babylonians, the Assyrians, the Assyrians, the Babylonians, the Medes, the Persians, the Greeks, for the most part, the Romans and the Greeks, we still knew we were Israelites. We still kept the laws. All right, even under the time of the Greeks, we had to fight to keep the laws. Okay, all right, but we knew we were Israelites. But in this captivity here in America, which is Babylon the Great, we totally discontinued from everything. Okay, fulfilling prophecy. The Song of the Three Holy Children, verse 14. For we, O Lord, are become less than any nation, and be kept under this day in all the world because of our sins. So this is why we discontinue. The Lord brought that curse upon us, that we won't know who we are in these last days. So back in, in this kingdom. But now we waking up, okay? So this is back in Hosea 2:10. It says, and now will I discover her lewdness. We broke down the lewdness. It was worshiping the gods of the heathen and doing such things as killing the children, which is modern day abortion. Okay, our people was doing that, and the Lord brought us, revealed all that, and exposed us and brought judgment upon us in front of all the nations. That's why I said discover her lewdness in the sight of her lovers, because Israel was mingled and learned the ways of these heathens. Okay, and they was in love with their gods. So the Lord, he had discontinued, all right, made us discontinue from knowing who he was, okay, for a time. Verse 11, and none shall deliver her out of my hand. All right, meaning what? The judgment of the Lord. Verse 11, I will also cause all her mirth to cease, her feast days, her new moons, and her Sabbaths, and all her solemn feasts. Okay, this is why when you encounter a Negro, Latino, Native American, you ask them about, oh, the Sabbath, or the new moon, which is the Sabbath, okay, or the Passover, or the Feast of Tabernacles, or Hanukkah, or Purim, or Feast of Trumpets. They don't know what the hell you're talking about. Even if they go to church or they so-called read the Bible, they don't know what you're talking about. Okay, all right, because that's the Lord made us discontinue. All right, and this is why Jeremiah, why they don't understand, because even though, like you Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, you go to church with your King James Bible, okay, all right, with your big Bible under your arm, all right, but you still worshiping other gods, because you don't even realize them gods that you worshiping over there in these churches and stuff, or these so-called religions out here, that you really worshiping idols to fulfill prophecy. Jeremiah 16:13. Therefore will I cast you out of this land into a land that ye know not, neither ye nor your fathers, and there shall ye serve other gods day and night, where I will not show you favor. And that's here in America. Okay, mainly here in America. Lamentations chapter 2, verse 6. It says, and he hath violently taken away his tabernacle, which that's the children of Israel, as if it were of a garden. He hath destroyed his places of the assembly. The Lord hath caused the solemn feasts and Sabbaths to be forgotten in Zion. Okay, and have despised in the indignation of his anger the king and the priest. Okay, so it was the Lord fulfilling prophecy that made us totally discontinue from knowing his name, which is in the law, the feast days, the high holy days, okay, who we are as a people, all that, okay, to fulfill prophecy. Okay, verse 7. The Lord hath cast off his anger, his altar. He have abhorred his sanctuary. He have given up into the hand of the enemy the walls of his palaces. They have made a noise in the house of the Lord, as in the day of a solemn feast. The Lord hath purposed to destroy the wall of the daughter of Zion, which we brought down the daughter of Zion is Israel, and that was the protection the Lord had gave to Israel. Okay, because if we was obedient, he'll protect us from the other nations. But he destroyed it. He hath stretched out a line, he hath not withdrawn his hand from destroying. Therefore he made the rampart and the wall to lament. They languish together. Her gates are sunk into the ground. He hath destroyed and broken her bars. Her king and her princes are among the Gentiles. The law is no more. Her prophets also find no vision from the Lord. Okay, so it was like that for a time. So back to Jeremiah 17:4. And thou even thyself shalt discontinue from thine heritage that I gave thee. So we know that now. Alright? That's the reason why you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans don't know that you are the children of Israel. You don't speak the Hebrew, the Lashon Kodash anymore. You don't refer to yourselves by your particular tribes that you come from, because the Lord has fulfilled this prophecy by causing you to discontinue from knowing these things that we once had. But now we're getting that back, which is the beautiful thing. Okay? And it says, I will cause thee to serve thine enemies in the land which thou knowest not. For ye have kindled a fire in my anger, which shall burn forever. Okay? One more precept, and I'm going to finish it. This is Baruch. Baruch chapter 2. Verse 28. As thou spakest by thy servant Moses in the day when thou didst command him to write thy law before the children of Israel, saying, If ye will not hear my voice, surely this very great multitude shall be turned into a small number among the nations, where I will scatter them. For I know that they will not hear me, because it is a stiff-necked people. But in the land of their captivities they shall remember themselves. And that's what you see now with all the brothers teaching and us coming into this truth, back into our heritage. That's how we remember ourselves, okay, through the mercy and grace of Yahweh Shema Shah. And shall know that I am the Lord their God, for I will give them a heart and ears to hear, and they shall praise me in the land of their captivity and think upon my name, Yahweh Shema Shah. Because Yahweh Shah is the name of who you really call Jesus Christ. And return from their stiff neck and from their wicked deeds, and for they shall remember the way of their fathers which sinned before the Lord. So with that, this is the brother Atazawam saying Shalom. Alright. All praise to Yahweh Shema Shah, the water, and double honors to the elders, the great millstone. Shalom to all the Akim out there. Shalom.